Surah 15, Surat Al Hijr. In the name of Allah, the Merciful, the Compassionate. Alif Lam Ra. These are the signs of the book, and of a lesson that makes clear. Often will those who have disbelieved wish that they had become submissive. Let them eat and enjoy themselves, and let them beguile them, for anon they will know. Yet we have not destroyed any town save when there was for it a known decree. There is no people that anticipates its term, and none can retard it. Now they said, O thou to whom the reminder has been sent down, thou art indeed one jinn possessed. Why dost thou not bring in us the angels if thou art of those who tell the truth? We do not send the angels down save with the truth, and these folk then would not be granted respite. We it is indeed who have sent down the reminder, and it is we who will keep watch for it. We indeed have sent messengers before thee among the sects of former peoples, and never would a messenger come to them, but they would be making jest of him. Likewise we have made it a way. We made a way for it in the hearts of the sinners. They do not believe in it, though indeed the customary rule of life of the former peoples has come to an end. Were we to open for them one of the gates of heaven, so that they could mount up continually into it, they would say our sigh has been made drunken. Nay, but we are people who have been ensorcelled. Truly we have set constellations in the sky, and have beautified them for those who behold, and have guarded them from every stone Satan, save such as may stealthily hearken, but such are followed by a clear flame. And the earth, we have spread it out and cast mountains upon it, and in it we have caused to grow everything that is measured. Also in it we have appointed for you means of livelihood, and those for whom ye cannot make provision. And there is not a thing but with us are its storehouses, and we do not send it down save by fixed measure. Also we have sent forth the winds as fertilizers, and from the skies have we sent down water, so that we may give you drink thereby. It is not ye who are the storers of it. Also it is we indeed who cause to live and cause to die, and we are the ultimate inheritors. Truly we know those of you who seek to press forward, and just as truly we know those of you who seek to press forward, and just as truly we know those who seek to hang back. Verily thy Lord is he who will assemble them for judgment. He indeed is wise, knowing. And we created man from potter's clay of molded mud, but the jinn we created earlier from the fire of the moon. We created earlier from the fire of the burning desert. And when thy Lord said to the angels, Behold, I am about to create a man from potter's clay, of molded mud. So when I have fashioned him and breathed into him of my spirit, then fall down before him doing obeisance. Then the angels, all them together, did obeisance, save Iblis, who did disdainfully refuse to be among those doing obeisance. Said Allah, O Iblis, what is the matter with thee, that thou art not among those doing obeisance? Said he, I am not one who would do obeisance to a man whom thou hast created from potter's clay, of molded mud. Said Allah, then get out from the garden, for thou art stoned, and truly on thee shall be the curse till the day of judgment. Said he, O my Lord, grant me respite till the day when they are raised. Said he, verily thou art one of those respited. To the day of the set time, he said, O my Lord, inasmuch as thou hast tarried me away, I shall make things look fine to them on earth, and turn them away altogether. Save thy servants among those who are single-hearted. Said Allah, this is the straight path for me. Truly over my servants thou hast no authority, save over those perverse ones who follow thee. And hellfire indeed is the place appointed for all of them. It has 7 gates, and to each gate is one section of them assigned. Those, however, who show piety are amidst gardens and fountains. To them it is said, enter ye in peace, fully secure, and we shall have removed any rancor that may have been in their heart, in their breasts, so that as brethren they may sit facing one another on couches. Therein no weariness will touch them, nor will they ever be turned out of it. Announce to my servants that I am indeed the forgiving, the compassionate, but that my punishment is the painful punishment. Tell them also about Abraham's guests. When they entered to him and said, peace, he said, truly we are afeard of you. And they said, have no fear, we are bringing you good tidings of a knowing youth. Said he, do ye give me such tidings in spite of the fact that old age hath touched me? So what is this good tidings ye give? They said, we have given you good tidings in very truth, so do not be among those who despond. Said he, what then is your message, O ye envoys? And they said, truly we have been sent to a people who are sinners, say the family of Lot, all of whom we are going to rescue, except his wife, for we had decreed that she be one of those who tarried. Then when the envoys came to Lot's family, he said, ye are people unknown to me. And they said, nay, but we have brought that about which they earned out. So set off with thy household in one of the night watches, and do thou follow behind them, saying, let not one of you turn around, but pass along whither you are bidden. We delivered to him this command to depart, because these Sodomites were to be cut off to the last man as they arose in the morning. Now the people of the city came to Lot's house rejoicing. Said he, but these are my guests, so do not disgrace me, but show piety towards Allah, and put me not to shame. And they said, and did we not forbid thee from mankind? Said he, hear my daughters, if ye are going to act thus. If you have by thy life in the intoxication of their lust, they were out of their senses. So the shout took them as they arose at sunrise, and we turned their city upside down, and rained upon them stones of hardened clay. In that indeed there are signs to those who mark the signs, and the city was on a way that still remains. Truly in that there is a sign for those who believe. Also the people of the grove were wrongdoers, so we took vengeance on them. Verily they are both in a codex that makes clear. And the people of Al Hijr, the rocky tract, counted the envoys false. We brought to them our signs, but they were turning away from them, and were hewing out for themselves houses from the mountains, quite secure. But the shout took them as they were arising in the morning, and what they had been gaining availed them not. And we have not created the heavens and the earth, and what is between them both, save in truth. Also the hour is surely coming, so pardon with a gracious pardon those who've been inimical. Thy Lord, he indeed is the one who creates, the one who knows, and we have given thee the 7 from the Mathani. We have given thee 7 from the repeated discourse and the mighty Koran. So let not thine eyes look longingly at what we have given diverse of them to enjoy, and grieve not over them, but lower thy wing to those who believe, and say, as for me, I am the clear warner, like that which we sent down upon thee, who make decisions, who have made the lesson into separate parts. So by thy Lord we shall assuredly question them all about what they have been doing. So declare what thou art bidden, and turn from the polytheist. Verily we shall attend the scoffers for thee. Those who set up another deity along with the law, anon they will know. We know indeed that thou dost feel a straightening of thy breast at what they are saying, but give glory with praise of thy Lord, and be one of those who do obeisance and worship thy Lord, till the certainty has come to thee. And, of course, the certainty of death. It's not that, oh, I've had such a great experience, I don't need to worship God anymore. And as I would have mentioned in Surah 20 that I was forgetting because I was tired, Iblis, it's said that they're created of a smokeless fire. The smoke of the desert, that's not quite the blazing desert. That's not quite it. A metaphysical fire that's, it doesn't, because a fire, it burns matter, it has pollution, etc., etc. This is a different sort of fire, and this is a metaphorical way. If you've ever seen a jinn, that's certainly a way that one can witness under them. The light beings, in Arabic, when you call on a group and say, oh light beings, do this, but there's some others among them that are a minority, they know the message is for them too. You have to say only, when you address a crowd and you're only talking to we're only speaking to the male. You have to very specifically mention that. So that's something in Arabic that we were missing. And another thing we are missing is Lot, in the Islamic view, never offered his his daughters over for abuse. He said, if you'll be righteous, here's my daughters. Obviously, well, it was the area, Sodom, Amorah, and a few other places, the cities of the desert. The Quran, again, doesn't mention 2, it says there's cities. That there was this area that the Persians and stuff wrote that you don't go through there, that you'll be attacked. So they were arrogant, they attacked people, they tried to repress somebody by saying they couldn't have guests. Don't you think that, they openly did wickedness in their assemblies? Don't you think that this is worse than consensual gay sex? Because that's not saying, oh, well, they're having consensual gay sex, they should be all destroyed. That's not quite what they're saying. It's not saying that that's an approved of behavior. Not criticizing people for having the mere desire. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alif Lam Ra Tilka Ayatul Kitab wa Quran Mubin. So, one, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that verse, if you following a down the body thing, skipping the center of the chest, you got the left elbow.